What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Mr. Micah 5.0, and this is your Monday Night Raw review. I'm going to start doing Monday Night Raw reviews and SmackDown reviews, and maybe NXT. I'm just going to give this like a little test run, and hopefully you guys will definitely enjoy it. If you like the channel, why don't you like and subscribe? I'm going to do my best to give you guys great content every Monday night, every Tuesday night, and every Friday nights. You know what I'm saying? We already have a lot of content, excuse me, a lot of content creators that likes to give reviews and things like that. But I want to pretty much stick my toe in business and see how I can do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very, very detailed. As far as I'm concerned, the Solid Monster and JD from New York, man, those guys are definitely the two pillars that really start this thing. Busted Open Radio and all those good guys, Bubba Ray and everybody else, man, are doing their thing. So just a small time dude, just trying to see if I like doing this, because I've been watching wrestling since I was 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this right here: wrestling has changed. Society has changed. So therefore, wrestling had to definitely keep up with the times, and it has. It's been a very, very hot commodity for the past, 2 years? And I never thought I would say this, but Cody Rhodes is definitely one of my favorites at this time. And it's hard for me to say that because I remember when he was Stardust. I remember when he had the mask on. I remember when he was in, what's the group called? It was him, Ted DiBiase, and Ted DiBiase's son, and Randy Orton. Lord have mercy. You guys help me out. Help me out in the comment section. Lord have mercy. Legacy, freaking Legacy. And I just turned 39, y'all, so my mind slips me sometimes. But hey, we're gonna get through it. But back to Monday Night Raw. This WrestleMania 40 is gonna be one of the biggest WrestleManias of all damn time. And I don't really think that you guys understand how big this is going to be. Tonight really set precedent to who's going to meet the Intercontinental Champion Gunther in WrestleMania. My boy Sami Zayn, he's been having a lot of win streak. He's been having win streaks throughout the past couple of weeks. And for a time there, man, I just really thought that he was not really getting stale, but ever since the Bloodline storyline, you can never really know with somebody like Sami Zayn. But I'm so glad that he won. I actually felt Chad Gable's reasoning for wanting to go against Gunther. His daughter, his family and things like that. A man definitely wants to fight for something, and that's what he was fighting for. And you cannot blame him for that. And I will always be a fan of Chad. I'm pretty sure it still might be a three-way, but I am definitely okay with the one-on-one between him and Sami Zayn. But all that we're going to get to. But let's start with Raw. You know what I'm saying? We opened up with Drew McIntyre. He came down talking his shit. You know how that go. And I don't know about y'all, but I really feel like I don't know if they're booking it this way, but one thing I do feel is Drew has been an afterthought. Now, he's been on fire with the CM Punk thing. He's been, doing his thing when it comes to, the shirts and, talking shit about, CM Punk and, his little, I'm going to dish you, but I'm going to do it with a smile on my face type thing. But I don't know, man. It just seems like he's been really stale lately. And honestly, if I was fucking Seth Rollins, I would ignore his ass too, because I'm not gonna say there's nothing there. It's gonna be a beautiful main event. I still believe that somehow, some way, Drew is gonna cost, the tag team match between the Bloodline, The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. I really feel it in my bones that he's gonna be the one that's gonna really cost those guys that match, and therefore it's going to be a Bloodline rules match between Cody and Roman Reigns. But Drew was out there talking his shit, And Seth Rollins had to come out there and really explain it to him, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not really worried about you. You know what I'm saying? You're not even really a threat because I done beat you so many times. I really can't really worry about you. You are not a priority to me. Yeah, you're facing me at WrestleMania, but at the same time, I got bigger fish over here when it comes to the tag team match between The Rock and Roman Reigns versus me and Cody. You know what I'm saying? And on like low key though, low key, I really believe Seth Rollins knows that he needs this match as well when it comes to relevancy, like for real. Because if you think about it, you know that match between him and Drew McIntyre wasn't going to be as hot as the one between Cody and freaking Roman Reigns. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Like I really believe from a relevant standpoint, I really believe he really needed this match to stay relevant because I don't think the championship match is going to do damn too much. It might be a good match, but it's going to. But to me, unless they throw in a few bells and whistles in that match, it's not going to really mean a damn to me. Everybody is waiting on that Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns match, and hey, that's. I mean, it's a main event for a reason. If those guys want to like really put in the effort and do the tag team and see what it's all about, then that's what's up. I'm aboard. I'm definitely aboard. The storyline is beautiful. And I cannot wait until WrestleMania. Just like my other fans, I cannot wait till WrestleMania, see how everything turns out. But getting back to the segment with him in the ring with Drew, he's pretty much saying that, hey, you're not priority. You know what I'm saying? I done beat your ass before, pretty much, and all it is you're facing me again. But this time it's for the World Heavyweight Championship, and I just can't pass up this deal on destroying the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? I have to destroy the bloodline. The bloodline has did this, the bloodline has did that, and if this is an opportunity for me to go against these guys, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I think he was trying to provoke Drew a little bit to do something to him. But Drew, he left the ring. And one thing that I liked about the segment was he said to the extent of, and you guys can go back and watch it yourself, but this is just a little condensed review I'm going to do, you know what I'm saying, for you guys and see how it runs. But he was pretty much saying that, hey, with a blown out back, with a blown out knee, with the bloodline and everything else, I still see you down at the bottom of problems. You know what I'm saying? You're the last on my list. And honestly, Drew, as a man, I felt that like, yo, you don't even respect me enough to take me seriously. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that fucked with Drew a little bit. And but he kept his composure, and he just left the ring. So I'm definitely going to see, well, we're all going to see how this is going to unfold next week. Because we got, 3 more weeks until WrestleMania? And it's going to be a time. I cannot wait. I already got my pizza. I already got my spaghetti. I already got everything on the line because I cannot wait to see this match. This is going to be an awesome match. It really is. So, and then the next match is Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. I didn't really look at the match too much. There were some notes I took down for this match. Starting with one thing I like is those girls, they put on a good show. Becky, I still believe, I don't know, she has this mean streak. Every time she comes out every week, she seems frustrated or bitter or mad. You don't. I don't know. It's like her aggression is really. It's kind of heelish. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, it's kind of heelish. Even though she's still a baby face, I still believe that she's been trying to really prove herself. Because I ain't gonna lie, Becky's been feeling stale to me. Now y'all might disagree with me, but every time she walks out there, I don't really feel that the energy that she had about 2-3 years ago when she was champion. I liked it when she was a heel, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Big time Bex, if you will. But I don't know, man. It seems like she's been, I don't know, just treading water the past couple of weeks. And me personally, I still like Becky. She's gonna do her thing, but I just believe that Rhea Ripley is the top chick of that division, and she's going to stay that way. I don't even believe she's going to lose the title at WrestleMania. To be honest with you, I don't think she's going to lose it, but we will see. So pretty much, the match started, and I wrote down some notes pertaining to the match. One thing I like about Becky, I wrote down, she's very, very protective of herself, and her opponent. I like the way when she gets like German suplex or something like that. She likes to put her hand behind her head. And if you guys remember, The Rock used to get suplexed the same way, and he used to take his hand and put it behind his head. And it's a good way to protect your head, as they fall to the mat. But Becky wound up winning. At the end of the match, she gave Liv Morgan pretty much like a nod of respect. And I was like, you know what? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Rhea Ripley came out. She came out and she pretty much said, you know what? I don't care how many matches you win. The only reason why you're doing it, the only reason why you're taking these matches is because you want to prove to yourself that you can't beat me. And I felt that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, it's kind of like someone that's very insecure. They like to be, they like to do things for attention, but deep down inside, they know they can't win at life. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, they have to constantly prove themselves over and over and over again. And that's what Rhea Ripley was trying to convey to the audience. Like, yo, you keep on taking these less than matches, and you're going to either wind up getting hurt. I want your ass 100% at WrestleMania. That's what I want. I want you 100% at WrestleMania, because when I beat you, I don't want no damn excuses. I don't want no excuses. This is for my title. And when I do defeat you, I don't want to hear nothing, for real. So that was Becky and Liv Morgan. We go to a commercial and all that good stuff. It comes back, and let's see here. Next, we have Nick Aldis, the general managers for SmackDown and Raw. They came out there and they said they got a very, very beautiful announcement to make. And that announcement is mind-blowing, to be honest with you. Those guys announced that there will be a 6-pack tag match, ladder match for the tag titles, and the tag champions, which are Finn Balor, and freaking my boy, what's his name? And this is a one take too, y'all. So excuse me, because I just made just a list of things that I have written down. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really write down any names or anything like that. I was just pretty much doing like bullet points. But this is the first time. I guarantee you it's going to get better as I do this. This is literally my first time doing this. So you guys, let me know in the comment section how I'm doing, how I can improve. And we're going to build this thing from the ground up, yo, for real, because this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like I said, I've been watching wrestling since I was 6 years old. Started with the first match, Macho Man Randy Savage versus Bruce the Barber Beefcake. And hey, I'm 39 now, and it's been like that ever since, for real. So talking about the things that I love is definitely gets me through the day when I'm not working, and it definitely gives me an insight on what's really, really going on in the big world of professional wrestling. So back to the general managers, they are putting this 6-team pack challenge ladder match at WrestleMania, and we don't know who the participants are going to be, because they have to fight to actually get to the match itself, and that should be a good one. And then we go to the tag team women's. It was the Kabuki Warriors versus who was it? The Ace, the Queen of Spades, and Zoe Stark. You know what I mean? And the Kabuki Warriors won that. That was a good match. I think they could have did a little bit more, but I think they're gonna save a lot to WrestleMania. The next match was R-Truth, my boy R-Truth. Well, actually, let me back up a little bit. So once the tag team champions, Damian Priest and Finn Balor, got the news that it was going to be a 6-man tag at WrestleMania, they didn't like that shit, so they went straight to the general managers, And it was asking who idea was this. They were really pissed off. It was Damian Priest. He was like, "Hey man, what's going on? Like, we already proven that we can beat everybody's ass. You got us in this crazy ass match. What the hell going on?" And it was like, "Yo, where you get me?" Like he was like, "Yo, where you get this idea from?" And I think it was Adam Pearce, the Raw general manager. He was like, "Hey, R-Truth gave me the idea." so, so he was like, "Man, what the hell? You gonna take advice from R-Truth? What the hell? What's going on?" So that's the match. They got to fight for the next 2-3 weeks before WrestleMania. I think it's like 29 days before WrestleMania. So we got 3 more weeks. So they got to fight to participate in that match. That's going to be a good one. I can't wait for that. So Damian Priest said, "You know what? I'm going to take care of Truth tonight." So therefore, those guys made them a match, and that match is between R-Truth and Damian Priest. Good damn match. I actually watched that all in all. You know what I'm saying? It was a good match. Like I said, you guys can go back and watch it yourself. But but it was a good match though. When I have more time, I'm going to start breaking down these matches one by one by one. But right now, I'm just going to pretty much have all this condensed, so I can just pretty much tell you guys what's happening on a condensed level. But Damian Priest won. You know what I'm saying? He won with the South of Heaven, and that was a pretty good match. And let's see here. And one thing about R-Truth, man, he actually came out with his song. He was actually freestyling his song. So it's a good thing that he came out with the song and freestyling, and it takes me back to the old R-Truth. And that's what we like. Now he's been doing a lot of parodies and a lot of funny segments backstage lately. I think the most funniest one so far is when he went up to Shawn Michaels NXT door, not doing it, and he was pretty much telling Shawn Michaels, "Hey man, you're going to be the next. You remind me of Shawn Michaels." You know what I'm saying? And I see a little bit of Shawn Michaels in you. And Shawn Michaels just looked down like, "Yo, bruh, who are you, bruh?" And he didn't really say